Hey there, friends. Sorry for the weird cut at the end of part 1, but here's part 2. Enjoy. Alright, we're still losing, but I'm gonna be taking this into my hands more, and hopefully I can help win us the game. As I was saying, I believe I told someone that I had a Rocky fetish. And I can guarantee you, I told my family that I had a Rambo fetish. I told people that I had a Stallone fetish. A Stallone fetish. I'm not into that kind of Italian stallion, you know what I mean? Anyway. Alright, I think that's where I'm gonna cut out because I stopped talking there for a second, trying to catch my breath. I was agape that I actually said Stallone fetish. So, wow. I remember being in, I think I was in 10th grade or so. I was talking to my teacher, and I was actually talking about astronomy. And, I started talking about it. Yeah, I started talking about astronomy, astrology, all that. And, the conversation leads on. We actually get into a deep conversation. This was my favorite teacher, by the way. And I distinctly remember looking right at him, and he was saying, most kids your age don't have an interest in this kind of stuff. And I said, well, I have quite the astronomical fetish. And he sort of chuckled and walked away, and I'm not sure what was going through his mind at that time, but it could not have been too good. So anyway, I was using that word like most people use the word and. And, I think I just used that word twice. I just got blown up there. Stupid mistake. Anyway, we are closing in on them, so there's that. If you've ever mistaken a word like mistaken, post in a comment below. Let others see. Wow, that guy's just up there waiting for me. Let others see. Share your mistakes with me, and others will share theirs, and hopefully, we can all laugh at our mistakes together. And you can laugh at me for misusing the word fetish. Maybe I have a YouTube fetish. Or, maybe I have a lack of skill fetish, because right now I'm not doing too good. I promised you guys I was going to take this into my hands, and I have failed you. Oh, one thing that happened to me just recently that I think some of you guys will find fairly interesting is I was in quite the predicament. I was very hungry, but I also had to take a dump. Sorry for lack of better word to use. I hope the word dump doesn't offend you guys. Does it? Dump? Does it offend you? Anyway, I had to take a dump, and wow, that went flying. And I was hungry, and I was whining and complaining about this to my mom and sister for no apparent reason. I actually walk into rooms and start ranting about almost nothing. I start talking about that, and I go make myself a Nutella sandwich. And I mean like a big Nutella sandwich. If you don't know what Nutella is, it's this great, like a chocolate and I think hazelnut mix that you spread on bread. And it's very delicious. You eat it like a sandwich, or I don't know, you can put it on all sorts of stuff. So I went and I made a big Nutella sandwich. I just, destroyed it in about a minute. I scarfed that thing down. So I ate the Nutella sandwich, I go into the bathroom, I do my business, I come out, and my sister's standing there, she was waiting to go in, and she goes, "Oh my god!" And I go, "What?" And she goes, "What's in your beard?" So I run to the mirror, and I see this huge thing of Nutella in my beard. That, I ate it pretty fast, I must have not noticed that it, some of it went onto my beard. So I'm complaining about how I really have to take a crap and how I'm very hungry. And I go to the bathroom and I come out with this giant chocolate goop on my beard. I can only imagine what she was thinking at that moment, and I'm sure you all would have thought the same too, and if you didn't, good for you. I hate armor lock! And that was stupid. Dodged a rocket though, but oh, why did I do that? That was fail. You know what? I'm probably gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna show that in slow motion replay. I don't care. You guys have already seen it by now if you're watching the video, but I'm gonna edit that in. So, you know, when you start complaining about taking or needing to take a crap and that you're very hungry, last thing you want to do is get Nutella on your face. So please, if that ever happens to you, look in a mirror. I doubt it will ever happen to anyone because I'm the kind of guy who would use the word fetish without knowing what it meant. By the way, I normally do look up the definition of a word, but I heard it so much and used it in so many different ways by these comedians that I thought that, you know, it seemed very likely that that was the proper use of the word. I am now going to use dictionary or, you know, Google or whatever at my disposal. Don't type fetish into Google. I should say that right now. I'm going to use whatever I can to figure out the definition of a new word before I go around using it thousands of times. And not learning, you know, I learned what the word was when I was, or I thought I learned what the word was when I was 13 years old. That's when I first heard of it. I didn't know the actual meaning till I was 18. 5 years, not one person took the time to tell me, hey, guess what fetish means? Not one person took the time to ask me if I was actually serious and explain to me what the word meant. So, if anyone uses the word fetish in a questionable way, please describe to them what it means, or any word that can have that kind of repercussion, because I went and told family, friends, teachers, strangers. I would be shopping in the checkout. I'd be making small talk to people, talking about different fetishes that I had, not knowing what the damn word meant. And hey, look at this. We're winning. What did I tell you? I don't think I'm the biggest contributor to this win, but you know, hey, this is pretty cool. We were losing pretty badly, and now we're starting to win. I did use the Banshee a lot, though. I know a lot of you are going to be complaining about that, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. Anyway, there you have it. I used the word fetish without... Oh, this guy wants a dog fight. I don't lose dog fights. Hey, don't use any word without knowing the exact meaning of the word. Oh! I don't lose dog fights, you see? I did get pretty banged up, though. And don't go eating Nutella before you go take a crap. If you have any stories about, you know, misusing a word or just embarrassing stories, you know, post it in the comment below. I'd like to see what they were. If you don't want to, that's fine. But let's try to share and laugh about this. I'm Foster the Canadian. Give me a like down below if you liked what you saw, and please favorite or subscribe to my channel.